This is going to be Lee Sin mini guide for patch 6.22. Alright, so I'll clear the page here really quick. That's what it's going to look like. Sorcery will be your first choice. Fury is definitely a consideration in this iteration of jungle. Attack speed is definitely noticeable with the extra on hit damage from Machete. I think that Expose Weakness is probably the better mastery to go for junglers here out of the three. Fresh Blood is a new mastery that is mainly focused for laners. Natural Talent is something that I would go over Vampirism on most champions now. Based on the changes. Double-Edged Sword you'll find all the way down here, which is pretty strong now. Battle Trance is just not something that I think is that great. And everything else is pretty much the same. I choose not to go Greenfather's Gift because the buff only for like a second or two right after you exit a bush. So realistically, the only champions that can actually apply that are champions that frequently come from the jungle. So I am kind of sick, so please forgive the coughing if there is any left unedited.
Master yourself, master the enemy.
So after doing a little bit of theory crafting and like testing out the jungle, I think on Lee Sin, your best bet is to start at blue. I know this is going to seem weird, right? Because red buff currently has minus 10 armor to start the game, and blue buff has minus 10 magic resist, and Lee Sin doesn't deal any magic damage. At least not at level 1, because you should be taking your Q. But anyway,
where am I needed?
E start wouldn't be an option here because there's no small camps. You also can smite this camp for the extra damage. And the extra energy will help you clear the jungle faster. Not only the extra energy, but the extra spell cast. So, where Lee Sin was probably a red start jungler in Season 6, he'll probably be a blue start jungler in Season 7. This is mainly because
Quiet steps.
The spawns got changed around a little bit. Buffs are spawning first, so the speed with which you can clear your first camp actually dictates how quickly you hit level 6. Since the first camp on your second clear will give you level 6. Or I mean level 5. Sorry. You actually don't have to use a potion there. I just chose to. This kiting that I'm doing is going to actually cut down the time it takes me to walk to the next camp. And still have my Q up, so hopefully like a little optimization like that will just make my next clear much better. Actually hit level 3. You kill both of the small wolves, so as you can see, this clear is looking pretty good.
We do what we must.
I'll do my best to go around the experience there. Now the main reason that this is good for Lee Sin is because I should have used my Q right away, so keep that in mind. because you want to have 3 abilities by the time you get to this camp. It also just takes way too long to do. And the smite on every camp heals now. That's not exclusive to Red Buff anymore. Just in case you're wondering about that. The Krugs has kind of a weird interaction here where more of them just keep popping up. But they're only 1 hit apiece. So after these guys are dead, they'll actually spawn 1 more guys. And this is when you recall. Or this is when you gank.
Not a minute.
But you know, a full clear in under 4 minutes, your next camp is likely to give you your level 5. Unless it's Crab, because Crab will not give you your level 5. Any other camp would. So let's say you had a little bit of extra free time and you decide not to go back to base. If you do decide to go back to base, you can sell your refillable potion at this time and pick up a Caulfield's Hammer, which I think is better than Poacher's Dirk, because if you go Poacher's Dirk, there's a 1 minute cooldown in between the camps that you can take. So you have to invade like 3 separate times in order to make it work, or wait around for weird amounts of time in places that are pretty dangerous to be, which would probably not be worth the amount of gold you're saving on your Dirk, because you're just like losing out on a potential experience and gold at that point.
Steps.
And the other jungler will overlevel you if you're trying to mess around and steal one of his camps just so you can get a free Poacher's Dirk. Or it's not even free, right? So they give you like, they're like, here, pay 800 gold for this, and then you've got to like invest 1,000 gold worth of your time into this thing, and we're only going to give you another 300 gold worth of value. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me.
Extend your senses.
I think some of these lethality items will probably be buffed. Except Edge of Night, I think that's almost certain to get a nerf. With the rest of the lethality items probably setting up over time as people get to know how they actually function. And this is not meant to be where I end the video here. I actually got level 6 off of the mid lane experience that had nothing to do with this camp. But it did showcase how hard of a time Lee Sin has with this camp. So I will leave it at that. And if you have any questions, or if you want to request some kind of jungle clear video or masteries video, feel free to let me know in the comments.